Let's talk about California Assembly Bill 1127. This bill is so ridiculous. I mean, you'd think it was a joke, but it's not. It's real. And it was introduced by Assemblymember Jesse Gabriel, who clearly didn't consult anyone who actually understands firearms. Now, simply put, if this bill passes, it would ban the sale and transfer of any semi-automatic handgun with a cruciform trigger bar, like Glocks. Yeah, Glocks, and any handgun based on the Glock platform. Now you ask why? Well, because someone, somewhere, might illegally modify one with a so-called Glock switch. But check this out. Glock switches are already illegal under federal law. Possessing one is a felony. Using one, 10 years in prison. So then what is AB 1127 really doing? It bans guns that are currently legal and used responsibly while doing nothing to stop actual criminals. Because this bill doesn't target the criminals, it targets the law-abiding gun owner. The mom or dad who armed themselves to defend their family, the small business owner protecting their place of business and patrons, the off-duty cop carrying responsibly. These people aren't illegally modifying their firearms, and yet this bill treats them like criminals in waiting. Meanwhile, the actual criminals, the ones already ignoring federal law to modify weapons, they're not stopped by new laws, because that's the definition of a criminal, someone who doesn't follow the law. So why are we targeting the people who do? I'm telling you, this isn't serious policy making, it's political theater. Jesse Gabriel is trying to score points off a problem that's already addressed in federal law. So here's an idea. If California lawmakers are serious about gun violence, why don't you enforce the laws that we already have? Go after the people who are breaking them, increase the funding for enforcement, and then crack down on those illegal modifications. But banning an entire category of handguns used by millions of responsible citizens, I'm telling you, that's not safety. That's overreach. AB 1127 won't make California safer. It just strips rights from people who follow the law while doing nothing to stop those who don't. Now understand that I'm not here to shut down this conversation. I actually want to have it. I'd love to sit down with gun control advocates, groups like Moms Demand Action, and have a real, honest conversation about how we can actually make Californians safer. Not with fear, not with theatrics, but with facts, mutual respect, and a shared goal of protecting lives. So after my video on AB 1333 last year, I reached out to Moms Demand Action in hopes of starting that very dialogue. I never got a response, but the invitation still stands. If we're serious about solutions, we've got to be willing to talk to each other. Because the answer to crime isn't blaming the people who follow the law, it's holding those accountable who break it. Lawmakers need to stop wasting time pandering to fear and ignorance about firearms and start crafting legislation that actually makes us safer. Real solutions take real understanding, and right now we're getting neither. So if you agree, share this video, call your representatives, and let's remind Assemblymember Jesse Gabriel and the rest of Sacramento, you don't make people safer by feeding their fears. You do it by leading with a willingness to learn, to inform, and to legislate from knowledge, not panic. Thank you.